Hello and welcome to the new episode of Ball Drop. We're back. You get me? The Premier League fixtures have played and we're gonna have to review, bro. There's no apologies this week, bro. We're gonna get straight to it. There's a brew we might need to apologize for his transfer fee, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Nah, Viktor Gyökeres, bro. Bro, your chain is looking fake, bro.
I can't defend the man. I cannot defend the man. Firstly, is he a number 9 or is he a winger? We need to, because every majority of the time he was coming in from the wing, he can't dribble, or we haven't seen that he's got it in his locker. What is he doing on the wing?
He can't dribble. You said it correctly, bro.
He can't dribble. But to his defense as well, Arsenal's midfield weren't seeing his runs. Some of his earlier runs.
Martin Odegaard, bro, I don't know, bro. That guy's holding on like a lava dog to the ball. He doesn't want to let go. He has to. Arsenal have to change the way they play. Yesterday was actually the perfect game for Gyökeres because obviously Arsenal were playing on the break. So it's like, just give the ball earlier. I actually feel like it would suit Gyökeres and Saka more if Arsenal play the ball quicker. Because, to be fair, bro, Arsenal might end up playing like Leicester with Vardy and Mahrez playing the balls quickly, because clearly that's the only way it's going to work for Gyökeres. He's not going to beat teams with a block in front of him. He didn't look like that guy. The time when he did try to do a step over, left the ball behind like an umbilical cord, he just didn't look like the guy we saw in the Champions League. And you did say we spoke about it, you did say his record against
the top teams,
the top 6 teams in Portugal, he'd only scored 3 goals. So, I don't know. Arsenal fans, maybe you guys can tell us in the comments. Maybe you guys know something we don't. But yesterday, what we saw,
I didn't see a strength from the man, from the boy, the man.
Yeah, the boy, the man.
Besides running in behind defenders, he didn't show us that, okay, I'm maybe strength, I'm good in the air. He didn't do enough, honestly, and they actually looked better with Kai Havertz up front. He could actually interlink with play.
Yeah.
But I think Arteta needs to also reevaluate the way he plays, because they're playing almost like a Man City or Pep Guardiola. But obviously the focus more on set pieces. They've got the set pieces coach who always comes on every time there's a throw in. But I think they need to hit Viktor earlier. And let's see what he's got. Maybe he's going to do that City thing where he tries to chip the keeper and gives it straight to his hands. We don't know, but let's see him. Let's give the boy a chance.
Yeah, man, they play Leeds next game. It's crazy we're speaking about them like this, like they lost. They actually won. So, yeah, I think it's like that thing of hitting gears, you know. This is second gear, still early. Hopefully they hit higher gears, but they've got a tough fixture list as well. So, yeah, I don't know, man.
So this is what Drogba used to say. He used to say if you have a really good preseason, like a really hectic one,
sure,
your first games you look a bit off,
sure,
but you're winning, so you don't have to worry about it. He says after game 10 or so, you really see the real team. So I would rather be where Arsenal is than United, because you play your heart out and you come out with nothing.
Yeah, let's speak about United. They played their hearts out, bro. I think that the new boys, those were solid debuts. You can't say they played bad. You know, they look dangerous, but when converting, both of them had chances where they broke free and then straight to the keeper's hands. And yeah, like there's things to be happy about as United, but if you're not getting the wins early on like this, it gets a bit technical.
So, for me, if there was a time for United to at least show something, not win the game, but score a couple of goals, was against Arsenal yesterday, because there was so much space.
Yeah.
So much, because they had a high line,
sure,
Arsenal. And if you can't do that against against Arsenal with such a high line, and probably Liverpool also plays the same way, where the wing backs are almost attacking players, I don't think you can do it against Fulham. You say yes.
Yeah, I think they will. I think will Bruno get more freedom to be creative and less defensive, because yesterday Bruno had defensive responsibilities, fortunately or unfortunately. But it's a weird case for United. Their next few games, it's Fulham, Burnley, and then it gets a bit tough with like City and Chelsea. So yeah, we can't speak too much, because like we say, there's positive things that can be taken.
True.
But the negative thing is losing. You don't want to lose at the end of the game.
And I think that Bruno should play higher up.
Sure.
He was not involved in a lot of the play.
But yeah, bro, it's very weird because all of this is happening to accommodate Casemiro. They need Baleba.
Do they have the money?
They have the money, but
we're talking about 150.
Is Brighton going to sell? Because
150.
I think genuinely Brighton, because the problem with Brighton is this. That model of selling players and whatever, Southampton and them used to do it, bro. Then the one season you sell at the wrong time, you get relegated. Or
True.
You start now being in relegation talks where it's like it's not feasible for you to move forward.
Yeah,
because they don't have a replacement.
Well, Brighton can conjure up something. But the thing is, right, because Brighton is saying that if you look at Caicedo, where he was at that age, this boy is way better. So to pay 120, 150, 140 for a player who you don't really know is going to perform at the top, I think it's a bit too much.
It's a bit dangerous. I think they should wait one more season. The price will go down to like a 90 or 80. Especially maybe even if Baleba, he just plays normal, where he tells United, listen, me, I'm gonna play at 70%, guys. Don't see this and think I'm playing bad. I'm playing at 70% so my price can drop.
No, you can't do that. You're getting paid by Brighton.
Also the way he plays, I don't think it's possible, bro.
But I also do have to say this to all United fans, because they're gonna say we're hating on them. Yeah. Playing well does not mean anything. This is not back in when we started watching football, like in the 2004, where playing well, you had to play well and win. Now it's about winning first, and then if you play well, it's a bonus.
Yeah.
So you can play well 10 games in a row and come out with 1 point. It means absolutely
Especially
nothing.
At the beginning of the season, you've seen those relegation contenders or teams that have come up, like Leeds and them. They'll play well against you and lose 3-2. Then people are like, yo, boy, they have our hearts. At the end of the season, they're going down.
Straight back down.
It means nothing. But there's a team that played really well. They had a guy who was on debut who was fire.
On point.
Man City versus Wolverhampton. Tijjani Reijnders.
On point. Surprised me.
Nah, beautiful. Amazing midfielder, bro. I saw him at the Euros playing for Netherlands, and I was like, this guy's it, bro. And then he got his move to AC Milan, and he's just hit the ground running. Which
is difficult to do at a team with such high expectations, and also adapting to Pep's system.
What he wants from you and all of that. And yeah, it was nice seeing, but obviously Man City fans, they got a bit hectic. People like Chris, they saw him, they were telling me that's the best midfielder in the world.
Come on.
Best. Tijjani Reijnders, best midfielder in the world.
No ways.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Nigel.
After one game.
Played in Wolverhampton. If we had to write a book and we say the day we saw that Tijjani Reijnders is the best midfielder in the world is the day he played at Wolverhampton. No way.
We need to talk to Chris. Nah,
it wasn't him, bro. It's this other girl, bro.
Okay.
Shout out to our female subscribers. Not a lot of you watch. I looked at the stats. It says 0.5%. It's probably my wife only, but yeah, we love our female supporters.
Our two wives.
Yeah.
One player that shocked me, Marshall Munetsi.
Oh, yes.
I remember homeboy at Paris playing CDM. This time he's up there running behind, jumping up for headers in the box.
You playing, bro. Marshall Munetsi, bro, he's on a slave contract. You know how slaves are, bro. Whether they tell you to pick cotton or water the grass, everything is in the contract, bro. He probably even has to bring tea to the manager. I'm playing. Nah, Marshall, bro, he looks like Premier League proven and ready. I do think this season, right? It's just Wolves on. The transfers they've brought in, those guys look lively, but they're not enough to supplement for whatever's gone in Cunha. So I think Munetsi is going to have a good season, and if Wolves go down, he's staying in the league.
Yeah, similar to Brentford, right?
Yeah.
They had a horror. Just quickly about them, I saw a clip of Chris Wood.
Oh, yes.
Where the ball was in the midfield.
And he just ran.
just running.
He just trusted that Elliot Anderson is going to find him. That was his Superb goal.
And that's probably what we need with Viktor, you see. Just the first time pass.
I think Odegaard needs to be more direct, bro. We have other Brews who played on Friday. People are saying these are the Premier League contenders. Liverpool. They also, for me, they didn't play well.
I stick to my predictions. Arsenal and Kaizer Chiefs are taking prospective leagues. Liverpool played well. At the back, I'm still worried about the wing backs.
Frimpong and Gyökeres.
Yes, it looks like they're giving too much space, and they're now making Van Dijk and Konate look like average defenders because there's just so much space to attack.
They have to work very hard.
Yeah. So, but impressive. They showed heart because at the end of the day, it's about winning, right?
Sure.
And the manager did say he wants to play well as well. When Jamie Carragher was interviewing him and questioning him. No, but the excitement, bringing that excitement back.
There was no excitement for me, bro. That was a subpar performance. Even those wing backs, right? I expected Frimpong to struggle because he's so small, right? And he did struggle a bit. But Gyökeres, he was getting cooked. Semenyo, especially after the racism. Semenyo was like, I'm turning it off.
But he took it like a champ, huh?
Yeah,
just before the throw in, he looks back, listens to the homeboy, and carries on.
And then he let them know. But that was a crazy thing. But to turn it on and score 2.
Now, respect for my Ghanaian boy.
I need you here, right? I said something about Semenyo last game.
I don't think they'll struggle as you say they will. The balance is still probably going to be off.
Do you know Antoine Semenyo?
Come on.
Huh?
Come on.
Who's my boy? Evan Nielsen.
Are we talking about one season wonders now?
Nah.
Come on.
You see, Antoine Semenyo, Nigel, have you ever seen a guy who strikes a ball and you're like, wait a minute, is there metal in his foot?
The season you'll be asking, where has he got?
My bro laughed at me.
I did.
And I said, he's got a metal plate in his foot.
I called him a one season wonder.
That guy is hectic, Nigel. Like that, the second goal, where he's running from deep and everyone thinks he's gonna pass. And
quality.
That is quality. That's also like backing yourself. And to be fair, bro, with what Bournemouth had, that was makeshift. That defense. Adam Smith has been playing since I was in primary school. That's the Nessie guy. That handball, he was lucky. We're gonna speak about it now. He was lucky to get caught.
Shocking. VAR. Shocking.
That Diakate guy is new. You can see he doesn't look. And then who was playing? Trufford. Trufford. You see, we don't even know their names. That's super makeshift. Liverpool should be making dog mincemeat out of those guys, and it was not looking like that. The only guy who did really play well, Hugo Ekitike. I underrated.
Brother. He played well.
You are a player.
It looks like they don't need, from that game,
it
looks like they don't really need Isak.
They don't need Isak. What they need to do is move to a proper 3-man midfield.
Find the balance?
For the balance. The midfielders look null and void, bro.
And I still say, because people are having Salah, they're saying he wasn't in the game. But when the manager made those 2 changes, I think he put on the right, he brought on a midfielder. I forgot the man. He just slipped Endo. He just slipped my head.
Watari Endo.
Yes, and to me, I thought, okay, this man is seeing it, because when they came on, the new 2 wing backs, they weren't attacking as much, and Salah now played. He was getting more of the ball.
Yeah.
So I think Frimpong, they don't, because Frimpong attacks too much and then he cuts out Salah.
Sure, but Salah played terribly the whole game for me. Very lucky he scored that thing at the end. But there's just too much change at Liverpool, and the fact that Bournemouth could take advantage of that, and this is a makeshift Bournemouth, makeshift defense, makeshift midfield. You've got Kluivert out.
That's a proper player.
Who else was out? Ryan Christie as well. Ryan Christie, you get me? And now Dango Ouattara is also not playing. So it's like there's so many players who are not playing. And yeah, man, it just seemed like Liverpool are having problems they wouldn't have. Van Dijk wouldn't have problems with Evan Nielsen like that.
No, he wouldn't.
Evan Nielsen was having the time of his life, bro.
But are we being a bit too critical with Liverpool and Arsenal?
No,
because
these are the teams that came first and second last season.
Because it's the first game.
Sure.
You get the job done, get the 3 points in the bag, build on confidence. Because now we also don't know what Bournemouth is going to do next season. Because against Liverpool, not next season, next games.
Yeah.
Against Liverpool, all the pressure's on Liverpool.
Sure.
You guys are coming to just play. It's opening game.
Bro, Liverpool were playing at home as well. Arsenal, I understand, they were away. Liverpool were at home.
True story.
To go from 2-0 up to backs against the wall again after what happened against Crystal Palace, I had more leeway and allowance for Liverpool with the Crystal Palace game. But now this one, it's like they haven't learned anything.
But to be fair, if VAR had done their job properly, that game probably would have been 5-0.
Yeah. Let's speak about that handball. Hey, bro. Hey. They say it wasn't a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
What is a clear goal-scoring opportunity then?
I don't get it. That Ekitike was clean through.
I have a theory. Well, not a theory, but a suggestion. I think we should change the way VAR works.
Sure.
In the sense that they should only look out for offsides. Yes, that's fine. And each manager should get 3 options to appeal. Because sometimes also, just like with the game we're going to speak about later, Chelsea, they pick up things that you won't even pick up.
Sure.
And then folks, we don't know if they're doing that for every team or just certain games. So it becomes unfair. Because some teams, for example, if maybe for some reason they want us to be entertained and to talk about things, they'll find something. When a player scores a goal, they'll look for something we don't see. And another game, they won't look for it. So that becomes imbalanced. Whereas if a manager had 3 options, he would just be like, hey, ref, please look at this.
Sure. I think we'll go more into VAR next episode. But my thing, I've always been a proponent of, I want clear communication like rugby. I want to hear what the refs are saying. Because the way they get to the final decision sometimes is absurd. And also they have time to make up a story. That's what I think happens, where somebody says, okay, if we say this is in the rules, then we're well suited to that.
But with that, I think that with the Ekitike handball situation, I think they didn't want to ruin the game. It was so early in the game, so early.
And it's a centre-back getting a red card.
But that is clear on goal.
Yeah.
No, we're not saying he's going to score, but that's clear on goal.
It's clear. He has to go, bro. We had a few controversy in our next game we're speaking about in the Chelsea Crystal Palace one. The first one we'll speak about is the free kick that Eze scored. A bunch of stuff people thought it was because Mark Gay was pushing Caicedo in the box, but they say an opposing player has to be 1 meter from the wall if the wall has like 3 or more people, and apparently that's always been a rule. But
never applied.
Yeah, but they're saying that this season they've actually given refs the directive to do that. I don't know if that's real or whatever, but yeah, I thought it was for the foul on Caicedo, because I'm like, yeah, Gay's pushing through him and making sure he gets in the line of the keeper's vision. That's what I thought. And then they came with this thing. I was like, hey man, it should have been a goal there.
I don't know about pushing, hey? I think that's just strength. He doesn't really push him. It's just
but you
shoulder to shoulder.
But you're pushing me into a position I'm not in. 1, 2, I don't have the ball. So you're not supposed to be doing anything to me.
When I first saw the free kick, I'll give you that one. But when I first saw the free kick, I thought, wow, what a quality goal. But then, where was the keeper?
Went through his hands, bro.
If Chelsea want to do something this season, and I'm sorry to say this so early on, and I could be wrong, they need a proper keeper.
We need a proper keeper. You're not wrong, and don't say sorry. I think 95% of Chelsea fans would agree with you. I'm done with Sanchez, bro. At this level, I'm done with him. I won't even discuss him on the pod anymore. You'll just know that my feelings are we don't have a proper keeper there, and he doesn't take us seriously. There's no way you can let a shot go through. It went through his hands. He didn't even touch it.
No, that was pathetic. It was good power, good confidence for Eze to try it, but that should have been saved.
Very pathetic.
And if it went in, it should have stood as a goal.
Yeah, I hear that there. But then we also had the controversy with Ismail Assar pushing Enzo Fernandez like he's a door.
Linde. This guy's a sportsman. This guy's go to gym. This guy's are doing push-ups. Now you just get a little nudge. Homeboy is falling like 4 shots.
The crazy thing is the ball is on the other side. Ismail Assar cannot get the ball. Enzo Fernandez is about to hit it. He's like, oh hell no.
No, they just said, hey, are you there? Are you there?
It was hands, bro. It was pure hands.
That's a man's sport.
But I knew the Crystal Palace game wasn't going to be easy. Crystal Palace is a top team. Oliver Glasner knows how to coach like a setup, not even defensive setup per se, but when we don't have the ball, what do we do? How do we move? I do think if Maresca lined up with a 3-man midfield and then put Palmer in the right instead of the 10, it would have been better, because a 3-man midfield can win the ball quicker and then distribute it quicker. So basically how we were getting the ball against PSG.
I hear you with the setup of Chelsea and putting Palmer out wide.
Yeah.
But I think Chelsea had enough quality to put if they play to their potential, they have enough quality to put Crystal Palace to.
Yeah, I hear you. I thought in the first 10 minutes we looked nice. I thought we would do that. And then I think also the preseason thing. I think we did mention it in the previous days. That not having a proper preseason could come to bite us in the butt. I do think the next game we will win based on we've had this game, but also people are talking about like we're playing Sunderland. Crystal Palace is good.
No, it's a hot patch that
very,
they have.
Very, very, very good team, man.
I might mispronounce his name. Estavao. Yes. Oh, he looked exciting.
Yeah.
He looked. I think he should get a shout out for the next game.
I think so too. I think he should probably start. I think, and the reason why is because he's got balls. He might be 18, but you can see he's got a thing where it's like, I believe I'm going to do this thing and I'm going to do it. It doesn't matter how small you think I am. Yeah, and the players seem to like him. And he came on for Gittins, and Gittins seemed like he hadn't played European football ever.
Yeah.
And I think maybe he's the one who needs to be eased in more. Where Estavao, I think people don't understand. If you're a wonder kid, right, from Brazil and whatever, and you've gotten your debut at 17, and you've been starting for Palmeiras for 2 years, you get me? There's a certain thing you have about yourself.
Belief.
It's not this thing where you played in the Brazilian league for 5 games and people saw that you were nice. No, you've been playing for a while. So I think he actually has the confidence. It might just be a language barrier thing, but he's good.
I'm smiling because I know I'm taking this away from Chelsea, but I was watching Neymar Santos.
Oh yeah,
they lost 6-0 and the man was crying. So I'm just wonder kid. And I'm just bringing that back because but yeah, no, Chelsea they should be fine. We need a bit more from Pedro, but we can't really blame him.
He didn't have the service. He was sort of like Watkins. Yes. Yeah. When I catch Unai Emery, we're gonna speak about him on the Fantasy Premier League. When I catch him, bro.
No, now imagine me. I had Victor up front as one of my strikers, Sanchez in goals. But anyway, that's a topic for another day.
Let's get to our local boys, bro. MTN 8. We had Sundowns and Pirates, man. Ended as a draw.
PSL standards, very good game.
Sure.
Entertaining 1-1.
That's hilarious. I just put a disclaimer. PSL standards.
No, but have you noticed something in PSL besides Sundowns? When the guys get the ball, it's like they what? Do you remember Fast Forward, the chocolate bar?
Oh yeah.
They automatically go and everything is rushed.
It's this thing that Xavi says the ball is not a bomb.
Yes. But it was a good game for, I would repeat again, PSL standards.
Sure.
I'm impressed with Pirates because to hold Sundowns, our reigning champs, most of us with a new manager, new coach at Pirates, we thought, no, this is going to be a disaster. So they did well. 1-1 is not a bad score. I'll take 1-1.
Yeah, I'll take 1-1 because there's a second leg. The only thing that I'm realizing is Pirates fans have Chiefs fans in their heads. So any result that happens, Pirates fans are always thinking about what our Chiefs fans want to say. So now a 1-1 seems okay because we didn't lose to Sundowns. But if this was last season, Pirates fans would have had higher standards and would have expected a win.
Yeah, but on Chiefs, you know Chiefs is the team I'm predicting to win the league. I'll say that again. And they're playing Sundowns soon.
Yeah, but you know what? The one tournament they're not in, MTN 8, which is what we're speaking about.
Okay. So, but going back to Pirates, I think there was also that one offside call early on, and the guy went in and scored. Obviously, because now he knew it was offside, he scores because in PSL when they know there's no pressure, they score. But no, very good game. Stellenbosch, another good result for them.
Yeah.
They could actually win it because I think. Two years ago, they went quarterfinals.
Sure.
Oh no, semifinals. First it's quarterfinals, they go out. Semifinals, they go out. And now, I think last season they won the final, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't remember.
I stand to be corrected.
Sure.
So if they reach the final this time, people are saying it could be their time.
Yeah, I think it is also. I think it's their time in terms of the window that they're in as a club. It's very upward trajectory. Anything is possible. We've got a young crop, also a hungry crop, and players who come from other academies and stuff where sometimes they weren't rated, like Omega Mdaka. Remember, he gave away the penalty against Chiefs last week. Man of the match yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So
shows balls.
They are proper balls. We used to play football with Omega, but he's quality. And shout out to Omega. This is from Ball Drop. Shout out, bro. Because to go from that, bro, where people are on your back, and you go and you put up a man of the match performance, that shows character, bro.
I also just want to make a qualifying statement before we close out. I know PSL, it's a hard league, tough league, right? We all wanted to play in PSL.
Sure.
So when I say PSL standard, obviously PSL cannot be compared to EPL.
Yes.
So that's what I mean, as in like PSL has a lot of talent.
Now,
I
hope our fans understand that there's levels to this.
Yes.
There are levels. Like, I don't know what you had to, because the same way if we were playing indoor and they're at Balfour Park, that's Balfour Park standard, bro.
Exactly.
It's not the same as a Champions League match, bro.
Exactly. And also the Stellenbosch game that filled once again. Please, PSL. Please invest in the pitch. Invest in the pitch.
I don't know what's wrong with us. And it's also getting warmer and it's getting to springtime. The pitches have to be proper by September.
Yeah, they do.
I really, really hope so. But yeah, man, it was nice, bro. What are you thinking? Okay, so are you thinking Pirates is going to take the second leg or Sundowns is?
I think Sundowns will be too strong.
Yeah, I'm also thinking that. And the problem is the manager, bro. I think, listen, bro. The pressure is on, bro.
That man is sitting on a hot seat.
Yeah, the pressure is on, bro. You see, when fans start justifying draws and being fine with trust, it's cooking because it's just tipping over. If it just tips over to a loss, the pressure's on. They play Stellies next game.
That's on Tuesday, right? Tuesday or Wednesday?
Yeah. And you just don't know, bro. You just don't know. But I know that South African fans do not have patience for rebuilds.
Pretty soon, and I'm not wishing ill will on the manager, the head coach. Pretty soon in the stands we'll be hearing pizza.
That's gonna be you starting the chat, bro. Oh man, you guys have been dope. We're gonna still record midweek previews and the Fantasy Premier League show sometime this week, and probably releasing on Friday. This will be out Wednesday. We appreciate the support. Please keep on liking, subscribing, sharing. Yeah, dog, we've got big things coming. Shout out. We know what we need to do soon.
Yeah?
We're gonna go do a crossbar challenge.
Oh. You're gonna bring out the number 9 jersey?
Yeah, we're gonna go do that. See who rocks. I'm gonna try and get like a high school team and we go do it there with a high school team. But yeah, that's what we do.
So just in closing, without Googling it, I will reward somehow someone who can tell me which team this is. In the comments, the first person to get it right.
But how will you know if they Googled or not?
You know. Trust me. So, guys, if you know football, you know this team. Even Linde is scratching his head. What team is this?
I'm seeing this. And wait, how about Live Nutrition? Wait.
No, but this is the old kid though.
Yeah, it's fine. Wait. M-Play.
Nah, this is not from FIFA. They used to have a very good keeper.
FIFA?
Yeah, from FIFA.
Yeah. Nah, dog. Chris, what are you saying? Do you know who it is? Dog. Yeah, bro, we'll see you guys next week. Hopefully one of you comments and wins this. Whatever he said he's gonna give you, because don't hold me, it was him. Check you next week, guys. Away.